Once upon a time, in a bustling little town, there lived a tiny mouse named Max. Max was no ordinary mouse. He had an extraordinary dream. Every night, as Max curled up in his cozy little nest, he imagined a cheese so big that it towered over all the buildings in town. Max called it the giant cheese. Max lived in a corner of a busy bakery where the delicious smells of fresh bread and pastries filled the air. Every day, Max scurried around the floor, collecting crumbs and tiny morsels to take back to his nest. But no matter how many tasty treats he gathered, nothing matched the cheese he saw in his dreams. One day, as Max was peeking out of his home, he overheard the baker chatting with a customer. "This weekend is the cheese festival," the baker said excitedly. "There will be a competition to see who can make the largest cheese in the town." Max's little ears perked up and his whiskers twitched with excitement. Determined to find out, Max decided to venture outside the bakery for the first time. The festival was only a few days away, and he needed a plan. He began collecting materials to build a small ladder, using twigs and threads he found around the bakery. The big day finally arrived. As the sun rose bright and early, Max scurried out to the town square, hiding among the excited feet of the festival goers. Max's heart pounded with anticipation. Everywhere, stalls were filled with cheese of every kind, cheddar, brie, Gouda, but none seemed to be the one from his dreams. Then, glancing toward the center of the square, Max's eyes widened with awe. There it stood, a massive wheel of cheese so large, it cast a shadow over the festival goers. It was glistening and golden, just like the cheese he had dreamed of every night. Max knew he had to reach the top to confirm it was the cheese of his dreams. With his tiny ladder in paws, Max scurried over. He set up his ladder against the giant wheel and began his climb, his tiny heart racing with excitement and nerves. As he reached the top, he stood triumphant on the cheese plateau and took a tiny nibble. It was even better than he could have imagined. Rich and creamy, it melted deliciously in his mouth. And as Max stood there, savoring each delightful bite, he realized something important. It wasn't just the cheese that was wonderful, it was the adventure of following his dream that had brought him here. From that day on, Max wasn't just any ordinary mouse in the bakery. He was Max, the mouse who dared to dream, and who made that dream come true, one tiny nibble at a time. And every time he curled up in his little nest, he dreamed new dreams, knowing that anything was possible if you only set your heart on it.